morning, Eagles. I'm Gina Brum.
And I'm Elise Meeks, and welcome back to Eagle Eye News.
Please rise for the pledge and remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Try out for winter sport. November 11th is the start date for boys basketball, girls gymnastics, and wrestling. For more information, check your daily announcement emails.
This Friday, starting at 7 p.m. in the auditorium, will be Lakes Has Talent. There are many creative and unique acts this year that include singing and dancing and instrument playing. Your very own Balding Eagles will be performing as well. So come out and support your peers and enjoy an evening of fun.
Taryn and Faye talked to veterans as well as families of veterans in honor of the assembly today.
Taryn, Faye, and I got an inside look about Veterans Day and what it means to our Eagles.
So Veterans Day is coming up. My experiences with veterans in my family are with my own father and my father-in-law, who were both veterans of the Korean War, and their experiences being in the military during that time in the 1950s. So those are kind of my experiences with veterans in my family.
Veterans Day is important to me because both my grandpas served in one of the wars, and my one grandpa was a medic and the other one was a Class 4A supply sergeant.
My father, David Sandy, was a paratrooper during the Desert Storm from 1986 to 1994. He was a staff sergeant, and personally, my father has to be my idol right now because he's done a lot to sacrifice to protect his country. What his service did for us was pretty freaking great.
I'm a veteran myself, so I spent 5 years in the Marine Corps. My father was in the Marine Corps, my uncle was in the Marine Corps, my cousin was in the Marine Corps, my grandfather was in the Army. So there's a long history there of family members being in the service and celebrating them, as well as, and now my son is actually in the Army, so celebrating him as well during a time like this.
What does Veterans Day mean to me? To me, it's different. I'm actually the first person in the military in my family. For me, I know a lot of people in the military, so it's like an appreciation day for them. One of my cousins and uncles went to Afghanistan and Iraq, so just talk to him about that a lot.
I have a lot of veterans in my family, so we celebrate them as much as we can on Veterans Day. Whether it be my uncle or my father, I want to celebrate with both of them.
Ms. Holst actually, quite a few years ago, started this Veterans Day thing. It was something that she brought over when she came here. And the cool thing about it was a celebration, again, like I said, of all the veterans.
The Veterans Day Assembly, which we will hold on Friday at 9:05 in the gymnasium, will include all the students. And we have veterans from the communities that are coming in and joining us in this celebration.
This is Faith from Eagle Eye News. Back to you.
Thanks, guys. Now let's throw it over to Garrett and Faye with sports.
What's up, Eagles? I'm Faye.
And I'm Garrett.
And this is sports.
This weekend, the Lakers hockey team takes on D211 on Saturday at 7:50.
Good luck, boys. Garrett and Jimmy got the scoop on the girls varsity basketball's upcoming season.
We sat down with head girls basketball coach Mr. Phelan to discuss the outlook for the upcoming girls season.
Yeah, right now we're just trying to build an identity. So we just got done with a couple days of evaluations, select levels, and now it's just a matter of the next week and a half worrying about us and getting in our offense, getting in our defense, and then in about 2 weeks we'll start putting in a game plan for FREM. But for right now, it's just all about us getting better at our offense and getting better on what we want to do at defense and just building that identity. And then with losing so many seniors last year, right now roles and identities are kind of up in the air. So everyone's got to work hard and kind of earn their place, and everyone's got that right to work hard. And you know, this is going to be a process, so it's really fun to kind of start over where it's fresh and new and an even playing field, and then just watch the journey develop so that we're playing our best basketball by the end of February. every game is going to be a big game because we're just building that identity. So we start off with some powerhouse teams, Frem and Lake Zurich and Johnsburg, who are bringing back a lot of people, and we're just starting all over and recrafting that identity. So every game is going to be a journey and a growth process, and there's good in everything if you learn from it. So regardless if we win or lose, we'll be able to come back the next day at practice and build on that, just going towards putting together a competitive team out there at the varsity level. Yeah, it's going to be tough. There's been some really good players that were Division I caliber that have left the conference, but Grays Lake Central is going to be really good. Historically, Round Lake's really good this year. A couple other teams are rebuilding like us, so we just hopefully want to be in the mix by the end to compete for a conference championship and doing our best and just getting better every day as we work to being competitive.
I'm Garrett Klein with Eagle Eye News.
Let's get it, girls.
And that's it for today. Now let's throw it over to the Royal Rush with the Royal Rush Update.
Hey Eagles, welcome to your Royal Rush Update.
We wanted to give a big congrats to
Soccer,
Football,
field hockey,
volleyball,
boys cross country, boys and girls golf,
girls tennis,
band and color guard for getting third at state.
And we want to wish a big good luck to the girls cross country at state.
Let's get it on repeat, Brooke.
Make sure to wish them luck when you see them in the halls.
See you at state, Eagles!
There will be an informational meeting for track and field on Tuesday, November 12th in C119, C120 for anyone that is not currently in a winter sport. For more information, contact Mr. Rife for boys and Mr. Shepard for girls.
Julia and Amanda got the inside scoop on book club.
Lake's Book Club is good for any students who are interested in literature.
I think people should join book club because it's just a really fun time. It's a good, relaxing setting. It's not a lot of stressful setting to come into. So you get to read books and talk about different things with different people and sometimes see people that you might not see in classes. We read all different kinds of stuff. Right now, our focus is actually on the Abe Lincoln books. So those are the top 20 books of the year that people pick out and they read. So our focus right now is that. So we're reading Nixia right now, which is a sci-fi book, but we read a lot of different stuff. Sometimes we'll read sci-fi, we'll read fantasy, we read realistic fiction. Our last book was 5 Feet Apart, so it's very different than what we're reading now. So time commitment is not very much. It's just Fridays after school for about 45 minutes. And you read on your own time. So whatever you have time for, you can read. And so like I said, it's not very time commitment. It's a very relaxed setting.
I'm Julia McMahon. And I'm Amanda Parson, signing out for Eagle Eye News.
Thanks, guys. That's it for this week, Eagles. Remember, if you have any announcements or requests, be sure to send us an email at lakesbroadcasting@chsd117.org or on our website, lakestudentmedia.com, for a chance to see it aired in a future broadcast. Soar to the top, Eagles. Soar right up to the top, and have a great weekend.